all the different ways that you can bring in different types of with recruiting, or you can do. But the secret with recruiting, it's up to you to do. It's one of the things I love about it is everything rises and falls with you. So if you have a lot of with, you did it. If you don't have a lot of with, you did it. And it's one of those things that if you put the activity in and you get better at it, you kind of control the aspects of how many you want to put in there. And it's a tricky game, but just like depth is a tricky game, and it's working through it and finding good people and finding people to do so. So just some of the ways that you can go out there and reach out to people and try to find with recruiting. Once we established in our office that someone's interested, if it's through a warm market list of mine, or a 5-foot rule if I come across, or it's an ad, or any of the social media stuff or different things that we go through to find different recruits, the way we know they're interested is they're talking to us. They've either responded to something, or they've set up a follow-up call after I've met them out and about and whatever. They have interest because they're talking to you. If they don't answer, they don't respond, or they don't do anything, they have no interest. But we know they have interest because we're talking to them. So once they have interest, I think the biggest key in recruiting, in width or depth, but I definitely in width in the aspects of that, because that's what we're talking about today, is you finding out what they're really looking for. So a lot of times off ads, when we run an ad, I'm usually looking at their resume, what they've done in the past, kind of what they've done, and talking to them about that, kind of like your traditional, I guess, what an interview process would be. But really what I'm trying to find out is why are they looking for a change, and what kind of change are they looking for? And it's getting to know what kind of things they really want as a person. Because if I think back, 13 years ago when I decided to leave Merrill Lynch and I was looking for something else, when I came through the Alliance, I didn't say the Alliance was the answer. This is what I was going to do. I was keeping my options open. But the reason I was looking for things to do was I was sick and tired of working 60, 70 hours a week and never getting to see my kids. I was making over $200,000 a year. And to me, that was like $1 million. So I was making more money than I ever dreamt of making, but I had a life that I absolutely hated because I never got to participate with my kids. I actually enjoyed my job. I didn't, when I look back at my years at Merrill Lynch, I actually enjoyed it. It wasn't one of those things that I was like, I hated this. What I hated was I never got to spend time with my kids. And so I was looking for something else to give me the freedom to do so. And when I saw the Alliance and saw what I could do here, I saw the ability to do that. Finding that ability of why that person is keeping their options open is vitally important to helping you getting someone moving, started, and successful in this business. And the better you get at asking questions on how to do that, Andy's TWC was great because it was talking about asking tough questions and getting into stuff. It's getting into those questions quickly and just not very surface questions. So it's finding out I usually start off with what they've done in the past, what they're currently doing work-wise. And I'll be like, so are you looking to add something on a part-time basis in addition to that, or are you looking to get out of that? And just asking that little question there, they'll usually say, I'm looking to get out of it or transition out of it. And I'll be like, okay, so what are some of the reasons why you're looking to get away from that? And they just usually open right up. And it's just a couple quick questions but really driving down into that question, into getting into like the meat of the question or the answers that you're looking for. The things I always hate when I am interviewing people, and I always look at myself as doing a poor job, is when I'm getting, like, if I went to Barnes and Noble across the street and bought a book on how to interview, I feel like I'm getting the classic right out of the book, like Interviewing for Dummies book, answers that you say on interview questions. And if I'm getting those answers back from my questions, I'm thinking my questions must stink today. So I'm trying to think how I could ask better, tougher questions to actually really find out what that person is going to do. And the thing is, the opportunity is so great here and so versatile because you can work on a part-time basis, make a great income. You can work as a full-time basis, make a great income. You can build a career. There's so many different things you can do with the Alliance thing. Once you know what someone is looking for, what they're trying to accomplish,